Hello and welcome and good evening, good afternoon and good evening anywhere, my audience. Today's video is about how to make a presentation, a good presentation. So before continuing watching the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe and press on the bell to receive all notifications. So let's start. Have you ever done a presentation? So what's presentation? Presentation is an oral performance in which you give a data about a specific subject. So there are steps to do that, to make presentation. So these steps are divided into two. We have preparing steps and performing steps. Let's talk about them. The first, preparing steps. The first step is research. Research is an important thing to look for information, to look for data. So the second step is collection of data. It means you assemble your data you have looked for, So the third, the organization of data. You have to classify your data and to organize them. 4. Summary. Making summary is to make summary. You write a paragraph in which you talk about what you have researched for, about your subject. Let's move to the second part of presentation, which is performing steps. So this performing steps is when doing presentation. First, you have to greet and hello the audience. Greet and self-introducing. You have to introduce yourself. Second is to ask question about subject. For example, when we are talking about subject, for example, the comparison between Cyrillic and in Latin letters. We say that, have you ever heard about the Cyrillic letters? What is the relationship between Cyrillic and Latin letters? So this is questions before the introduction. Third is the introduction of the subject. You introduce your subject. 4 is the body. What's the body? The body is to give more details, features, reasons, rates about this subject. Don't forget to use line graph and pie chart. It's a note. When you are presenting a research, don't use the first point of view, I. Use, for example, when we say English is easier than French. So this is, some people say, I think that English is easier than French, and it's false. You should say, some people or some researchers say that English is easier there than French. So this is the way we give the point of view. So let's talk about the conclusion. Conclusion is to conclude, to give a general, the actual situation about our subject, about the subject. So here you can conclude your presentation with an advice. You can conclude it with an actual situation about this subject, etc. You can summarize in a sentence what you have said. So these are the steps of how to make a presentation. So to conclude, I'm happy to join you today in video and to learn with you how to make a presentation, a good presentation. I wish you would follow the steps, follow the instructions, and thanks for all, and goodbye.